Hello! Today I'm going to do a video about the sort of hair pieces that I use in my hair. Before I started doing Gyaru, I've always been a big fan of like hair bows and hair clips. Here's a really good example. I got these little bat friends from like I think one of my like waxing salons or something. They just were giving them away for free on Halloween, and I just like snagged it and was like, oh my gosh, I totally want these, because I gravitate naturally toward things that are like unusual or things that I know I'm not going to see again, because it's a huge part of my identity to be wearing things that are really unique to me. Similarly, I'll buy things like this hair bow at places like Claire's, and I'll sometimes shop in the little girl section just so that I can get something unique. So a really good example of that is my strawberry crown. It's not made for my head, but I really like the look that it gives me. What am I doing? So I'll show you how I wear it. Let's see. Get that guy out. Get this one out. Woo! Okay. And then I'll take this out. So specifically for the Gyaru look, I've found that doing this little trick with my hair, because my hair is really thin and I don't like teasing it because it's really fragile, is I'll put my hair up in like half C, and then I'll like put it a little to the side and then pull a couple of bits of strands out to make it look like I have volume without making it look messy, because part of the Gyaru look is to look put together. So just because your hair is all teased is part of it. Sure, like your hair is big, but you also have to make it look put together and clean and styled. So I found that this is a really good solution for me, because if I tease it, it just looks like a rat's nest. So yeah, so the strawberry crown, the way that I like to wear it, since it is for a baby or a little girl, is I'll wear it on the back of my head and bobby pin it in. So I'll wear it like this. And I'll either wear it with like one strawberry sticking out, or sometimes I kind of like, I like the like devil horn kind of look too. So yeah, so I'll like pin it in and then walk around with it kind of towards the back of my head. I do have other crowns too, so I've got this floral crown. So I'm actually from a country called Ukraine. I immigrated when I was 2 years old, and these sorts of floral crowns are very iconic to Ukrainian culture and Russian culture as well. So we actually visited Ukraine a couple years ago, and I bought this there. So I really like to wear this, again, like towards the back of my head, and then I would probably like loop my hair back so that it's like covering the base. Kind of just walk around like this for the rest of the day. So that's another piece that I have. Speaking of really large flowers, I got this flower almost 10 years ago in H&M, and I always get compliments on how beautiful and how natural it is, and I'm coming to find that part of the reason why it looks that way is the gradation of the petals are really natural. Also, like where the pollen normally is and all that good stuff, that's in there, and you can see how like busted it is because it's all like so bent and fragile at this point. The way that they did the leaves too is pretty natural. Also, the thing that I really like about it, and I have a couple of pieces that are like this, is that it's got a pin, so I could pin it to my clothes, and then these little claws, which are really good for getting it into your hair. In Hawaii, if you wear your flower over your heart, then that means you're taken. So I would always wear it like this, and I have been wearing it like this for a long time because I'm not single. So if I was a single girl, I would wear it on this side. Fun cultural fact. Yeah, and I like to do it so that you can't really see the clip showing. That also helps lend its naturalness. Other stuff that I wear, I just bought this. I'm so excited about it. Again, little girl section. How cute is this? Oh, look at this little cherry. So excited. I don't know quite yet how I'm going to style it. I'll probably have to do it without this thing in it, in my hair. But yeah, look at this little cherry. It's so cute. Let's see what else. I've got this. I got this a couple years ago for New Year's, and I just think it's really fun and playful. Got this guy at Disneyland. I used to work for Disney, so got tons of like little bric-a-brac from Disney, but this one I feel is the most Gyaru of them all. Actually, I kind of like it a little off-center. Yeah. And that's like, for me, since professionally I work as a character designer, I prefer when I design my characters for them to be a little asymmetrical, so I think that's why I kind of like the like off-centered look too. I've also got really big bows, so I've got this little black bow, and I've got this big bow. Again, same thing, I have a little clippy in here, so a lot of times I'll wear it here with my collared shirts, or I'll put it in my hair, like so. But I find that the silhouette that it gives me is really dramatic, so I wouldn't wear something like this to work. Or I'd wear it like a low pony and then put it in the back of my head. Other things that I have are, this my best friend gave me this guy, a little crocheted turban friend. And it gives me kind of this really cute boho look, which I really like. And I like to do it with like a brown pencil, and I don't know, I just feel really earthy and like with a kimono, and I'm just like, yeah, Coachella. So there's that. And then one of my favorite things to do is I'll take a bunch of like my little Rilakuma dolls. So this is Ki Torikiri, this is Rilakuma, this is Ko Rilakuma, and I'll use a bunch of these clip friends, and I will like pin them into my hair and then cover the like claws and the strings so that like you can only see them, and it ends up looking really, really cute. So I'm a big fan of that. Also, I've worn this a couple of times in some of my videos. It's my my crown. I got it at Claire's. I love that it's sparkly and it's cute, and since I'm blonde and it's a gold clip, I could just clip it in my hair and forget about it. And it's subtle. It's something that I could wear to work every day. Besides, everyone at work is totally used to me wearing weird stuff on my head, so whatever. You guys have probably seen this guy as well. This one I usually wear around the house just to like do my makeup, get stuff out of my face. I wear this a lot when I have masks on too. I find that it's really gentle on my hair. It's got a terry cloth sort of finish. So it won't bend my hair or make it like feel weird or look weird. So I'll do that. Another thing that I like to do, so I'll use these, I love vintage scarves. I used to be really into vintage, so I have a lot of these really beautiful ones. So what I would do is I would fold them, twist them a bit like that, make a loop, make another loop, so that you kind of sort of have something, a bit of a bow shape, right? And then I'll take a clear, cheap plastic hair tie, and do this. And it's important that it's cheap and it's plastic and it's clear, because sometimes they snap in this process and you don't want to like cry about like the Sephora like clear hair tie that you wasted on your hair bow. So you get this, which kind of looks like a bow already, and then I'll fluff it a little bit. This one is my absolute favorite, again, because I'm an artist and there's like all these little like art canvases on it. So you fluff it, little bow, little bow. Sometimes I'll like look and see which side looks better. I think this side looks a little bit better. And then I'll use my little alligator clip, and I'll put him into the plastic. And so this is why I say it's good that it's cheap, because sometimes this process will like cut it. And again, like you don't want to cry over like this expensive hair tie that you just broke. So yeah, and then I'll wear this like here. Usually I wear it in my clothes, but sometimes I'll wear it in my hair. So I would probably, okay, I want the tail end to go down, so I would wear it like this. You can see. And then I would like adjust it and play with it. And then last but not least, so you've seen this guy in a previous video that I've done, and I'm going to see if I could recreate the look that I had. So it's a long kind of ribbon, you know, like a ribbon. texture, so it's sleek and silky on one side and not on the other. So what I'll do is I'll fold it into thirds like this, like that. And I love that it's got little pineapples. I know that the old school Gyaru were really into like tropical and hibiscus prints, so like this is kind of reminiscent of that, which is why I really like it. So what I'll do is I will grab a section of hair toward the front like that, and then same thing on this side. Okay, so I have these two strands out front, and then I'll bring my scarf behind it, like this, and then I will bring it to the top of my head and tie it, and make a bow. So sometimes I'll like pull it really hard on this side, and then I'll pull it really hard on the you know, you're trying to tighten a bow, you can pull it on the bow on the like the bunny ears, but sometimes I'll pull it here so that gives me a little bit more wiggle room on my head. And then I'll pull everything out and fluff my bow. And again, the reason why I prefer the ribbon textured ones is because they seem to be a bit more sturdy, so you could like really mold them. Okay, do that. What's going on here? That goes there. Okay, center it. So you can center it or you could do it off to the side. And then here's the trick. Oh my gosh, where did I put them? Oh no, my hair clips. There they are. Sorry about that. So again, alligator friends, what I'll do is I'll either bobby pin or I'll use these to like pin the bow into place on the top of my head like that. Boom. Oh, you can't really see what I just did. There you go. And then I'll like pull it back so that I can hide it. And then I'll do the same thing here. Guys, this is really hard to do when your footage is not mirrored, I'll have you know. Like that. Okay. So you can see my clips are showing, so sometimes I'll like adjust my hair to like fold it over. And then that way I have this big fancy bow on the top of my head and it won't shift around too much. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!